So after a whole lot of cleanup, I should now be ready to start building a new bicycle wheel. I got an instruction video from some Australian girl, and I thought it was pretty good. I could understand it. I got my new bicycle rim from my neighbor. I cleaned up all the spokes, the nipples, the nipple tool, and the cleaned up Sturmy Archer hub. The only thing that confuses me a bit is these flanges on this hub. This one is a lot smaller than that one, so I suspect the rim will have to be dished out to the smaller side, but I will deal with that when I have reinstalled the spokes. Alright, let's try to follow the example of this Australian girl. And I'm surprised
this is the valve stem
I get wireless reception over here.
Bottom,
It might
bottom,
fall out at some
top,
point.
and so on. Now we'll be beginning in this hole right here, which is to the left of the valve stem hole.
So to the left of the valve stem hole. Although she is building a front wheel and I need to make a rear wheel. I tried reading some instructions on a Dutch website, but those were very unclear to me. So we will listen to this Australian girl. Again.
This is the valve stem hole. The other holes go top, bottom, top, and so on. Now we'll be beginning in this hole right here, which is to the left of the valve stem hole. Here I'm just pointing out where the stem hole is. Now you can start threading that hub at any point.
From the outside to the inside. Okay.
Now this spoke is going to go into the hole we discussed earlier, the one to the left of the valve stem hole. Next spoke, you're going to skip one hole on the top of that hub.
Skip one hole.
One. Thread it through. Now ignore the stem hole and count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to put that spoke into the fourth hole.
Skip 3 holes. Alright.
Again, you're going to skip one hole on that
Sounds
hub.
easy enough. Let's do that.
Thread your spoke through. 1, 2, 3, and put it into the fourth hole.
Stupid.
And so on and so forth until you've done all of the 9.
Stupid spacebar isn't working properly. So here's my hub. And there's the stem hole. And I'm already confused about a couple of things. First of all, which side of the hub should I use on which side of the rim? And she said start on the left, but the profile of this hole suggests that this hole should be used on the other side of the hub, so at the bottom here. So here's my valve hole, and if I look closely to the spoke holes, the profile suggests that, well, it suggests to me that this one should be pointed up, and this one, the spoke, should be pointed down. And if I flip the rim, it is still this one that should be pointing up, and this one that should be pointing down. So I don't see why I should start at the left of the valve hole. It's a bit confusing to me. It might be my thinking, or maybe it's because the instructor is on the wrong side of the world, the bottom end of the world. I think I will be starting on the right side of the hole. Yeah, it must be because he's Australian. Or it is the Coriolis effect. I don't know. It is confusing as fuck. So I've decided to start on the right side of the valve hole. And I'm accepting that I might be starting over. So skip one hole on the hub and 3 holes. 1, 2, 3 on the rim. Alright, I will now quickly install all 9 spokes. So I installed 9 spokes on this side, and I think next I need to install 9 on the other side. But let's listen to our Australian instructor first.
Something to keep in mind, don't do the spoke nipples up too tightly at this stage.
I didn't. I think that
I'm just showing you here, this is where we started, to the left of that valve stem hole.
Well, I started to the right.
Turn everything over. And note that that first one we did is now on the right hand side.
Well, I guess I don't need to turn it around.
Now have a look at the hub. This is the top hub now that we're going to be threading. So that's where we started on that first spoke. Now if you just sort of semi-line these up, that hole that you can see through there, that's the hole that we want to start on this side of the hub. That one there.
Yeah, they are slightly offset.
It's just behind this first spoke that we started on, or just to the right of that spoke.
Okay. I don't think the holes line up, well, at least not on my hub. I guess I will need to eyeball that. Okay, let's flip
now these spokes are going to go in just behind, or just to the right of the ones that you threaded on the other side.
Just to the right, alright. I think I can do that. Let's flip the wheel. So there's the spoke and the hole that I started out with. And now I need to pick a hole on this flange that is just to the right of the hole that is used for this spoke. So I'm not going to bother setting up the camera. I'm just going to eyeball it, and I would say that's the hole we need. And it should go into the spoke hole on the right of the first spoke I installed on the other side. And again I should skip one hole on this side of the rim and install all 9 other spokes. So I will do that now, skipping one hole on the flange. And to the right. Okay, let's go back to our Australian instructor. Well, it looks like what I just did.
Give that hub a twist clockwise.
Okay, clockwise.
You'll notice how the spokes are now going on a diagonal. The next lot of spokes, they're going to shoot off in the other direction.
Over, over,
Like
under.
this. Now it doesn't matter which hole you start in.
Thread from the
You're
inside.
threading from the inside of the hub now. The original spokes are angled this way, and so you want to head back the other way. So the pattern we're following is over,
Over, under.
over, under, and skip one. So you're
Skip
going to
one.
pop it in the next hole.
So, skip one.
Here's a bit of a close-up. Okay, so we're going over one, over the next one, and under the next one.
Okay,
Skipping that hole,
I think I can do that.
going to the next hole.
Threading from the inside to the outside. Now over this one, over that one, and under that one. And then skipping a hole. So it should be here. It feels like the spoke is a bit short. Damn! These new nipples I bought are not fitting. Actually, none of the nipples is fitting. Oh shit. I think I will have to drill out these holes and try again. Okay, so it looks like I hit the usual setback, but I'm used to that. So I will try again tomorrow.